Hi everyone, in today's video we're going to be covering YouTooz, the company that makes customizable internet figures such as YouTubers, streamers, memes, that type of stuff. It's a company that kind of rivals Funko Pop with trendy, up-to-date sort of characters that they create out of these little vinyl figures, and you have to, fill out a certain amount of requirements, sub count, view count, things like that in order to get one made for you. In this video we're going to talk about that. If you could all hit that subscribe button and ding dong that notification bell, it certainly would help, as we are vastly approaching the 5k milestone, so please help us do that. So yeah, I DM'd the guys over at YouTooz and asked type of what requirements do I need, what type of sub count, what type of view count, that type of stuff before you get one made, and unfortunately they must have been dead busy because they didn't get back to me. Pretty much a lot of people were wondering how to get a custom YouTooz, and I think YouTooz would make a load of money if they did offer customizable things, but maybe their facility doesn't handle that well and things like that, like Funko Pop does. You can customize a Funko Pop and things like that. But yeah, a lot of brands sometimes are quite vocal with you. Some brands might be dead busy and they might not be able to be. I sent them a nice, really friendly message. I sent a similar one to the Lego company, who got back to me saying that to be a Lego branded content creator you need 10,000 subscribers on YouTube. So I said to them, fantastic, I know what to work towards. I was trying to do a similar thing with YouTooz, but they just didn't get back to me. And I thought I'd turn that into a bit of a meme, a bit of a joke, and I'd start to make my own. I found a Minilad YouTooz lying around. I did used to grow up watching Minilad videos. Most of you might have done if you are a similar age to me and watched Vinyl Gaming growing up. But in light of some recent events, Minilad had done some pretty bad things, and I didn't want to show my support towards that content creator anymore, and I didn't want to throw my YouTooz figure away. At the moment, the world that we're in and things like that, there's lots of stuff with global stuff happening with climate change and all that stuff, pollution, all that stuff. It's really, really bad. So I didn't want to just throw him away like I saw some people doing online and burning him, smashing him, getting rid of him. I understood why they were doing it, because they didn't like what he did, which is perfectly understandable. But I just didn't want to destroy it. I didn't want to throw it away. I wanted to recycle it. So I noticed the hairstyle kind of looked a bit similar to my own. And what I decided to do was recycle my Minilad YouTooz figure whilst I waited for the original YouTooz brand to contact me. Joking. But I got my YouTooz Minilad and I didn't want to throw him away, cause pollution or any of that stuff, so I recycled him. I did a DIY, I got some white tack, I filled in the gaps, I cut off his glasses, I modified him to fit my requirement. His arm did fall off, and I fixed it with super glue. But I was able to just recycle and reuse the Minilad YouTooz figure I had lying around, and this leads me on to the question that I see a lot of people talking about. A lot of people want their own custom YouTooz, but their channels might just be growing at the moment, and they might not have enough to, get in contact with YouTooz or YouTooz to get in contact with them. So my advice to you, if you want your own custom YouTooz figure, don't go to the company. Instead, buy a YouTooz figure that does look like you or bears resemblance to you. Get some art paints, get some craft materials, some modeling clay, get creative and make your own, and DM me what your final product looks like on Twitter, on Instagram, all that good stuff. Let me know down below if you try this out, because there are a lot of young content creators out there, a lot of growing content creators out there who really want their own little figure, and obviously, YouTooz can't make a figure for everyone. They need to have a certain requirement. I didn't know what that was, so I couldn't report that in the video, but definitely recycle. In the world that we live in today, with the way everything's going, it's always good to do some good, and that is recycling. Minilad was a creator that I grew up admiring. He did some bad things, and I really, really, really disagreed with everything he did, and I didn't want to show any support to him anymore, but I equally did not want to cause environmental damage by throwing away a YouTooz figure, as I didn't know how recyclable one was. So I rebranded it, I redesigned it, remodeled it, remade it, and now something that was once a mark for something really horrible and distasteful is now something that I can look at with a bit of pride and happiness, because it's a thing I spent a day on working on and making myself. So if you are a small content creator out there and you do want your own YouTooz figure, like this video is called, How to Get Your Own YouTooz Figure, if you do want your own YouTooz figure and you might be an up-and-coming content creator, just find one that bears a resemblance to yourself, get it and work on it, and then send me your final products down below. I'm really eager to see if anyone else wants to try to take on that challenge and try and make their own. I'd love to see friends make them. I'd love to see you guys make them. I want to see your final products, because YouTooz is a big company at the end of the day, and they can't make YouToozers every single channel out there, understandably. I did incorporate him into my logo, my brand new brand logo, so if you want to look and try and find him, let me know if you do, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Like, comment, and subscribe for more. No beef with YouTooz. I love that company, and one day in the future, I hope they can work with me. I'll see you soon, and peace.
What does perfect even mean?